Hello everyone, I am Mohit Mimrot, and in this video I am going to configure two virtual machines using a VirtualBox and establish a network between them and deploy a small microservice application, maybe a Node.js application, and across the virtual machines, and one will send the request and other will receive it. So first of all, we have to install the VirtualBox for that, and this is the VirtualBox. It look like this, and before that I have to install I have to install the image of the OS which we are going to use in the virtual machine. So I have choose the Ubuntu server for the version is 24.0 4.3 LTS. So first of all I have started the installing part. On installing, I have already installed it. It is placed here inside my download section. It is the arm.64.iso. After that, we have to go to the VirtualBox, and there is an option for the open one, open and new. And if I click the new one, I can create the new virtual machine. Like here, I have already made two virtual machines, backend VM and client VM for my application. I can show how the virtual machines are created in this. Like we can name the virtual machine, like say VM1, there I have to upload my ISO which I pre-installed here. That is this, and it will automatically detect the which is our OS. That is Linux, and the OS distribution is Ubuntu, and version is Ubuntu ARM 64-bit. And we have to do the next one, and then you have to add the username of it. We can add any username. I am adding like here for MOHI1038, something like that. And there's a host name, virtual machine. We can add the password for that, uh, and then we have to confirm it. After that we have to press the next button, and after that we have to specify what are the resources we are allocating to the virtual machines. Like for the base memory, we are here I can allocate from 4 MB to 4 MB to 16,384 MB. I am choosing here in the air 2048 MB. In my actual virtual machine which I have created, which I have deployed the my services, I have also added the base memory at 2048 MB or 2 GB. And number of CPUs for that I have given two cores, and this size I have given 20 GB. Like first of all it have to install the OS, then it will update, and many more applications and software I have to install inside the virtual machine, so we can change the disk size according to that. But For the assignment I have chosen around 20 GB, and that's it. And after that this is the summary of the virtual machine. We have to verify it, and if there any issue then we can change it. After that, with the finish button, and it will start, virtual machine will start automatically. So as of now I have already made the virtual machines for the application. I can show I will run inside it. So like this is my backend virtual machine, backend virtual machine. Wait a second, I uh, for your clarity, I will do uh, on it, and again show it. So this is how the virtual machine will open, and it will start bootcamp. After that, as you can see, it is starting to bootcamp. It is loading 24.04, and there is a login one, and inside this VM my username is uh, VBox user, and there's a password. You can type your own password, and here you can see that the terminal will open here. Right now, as you can see, there is a my files. See, I can go my inside the file. There is a backend. There is a backend file for that, and as you can see, there is an index.js, node modules, and package.json, and package log.json. So currently I have what I have done is I have created a node.js based service through which we can first we deploy run the service here, and in the other VM which we will fetch the result of it through that. So I can show you what is the code my what is the code of it. So it is just a simple express app. So there is a number of users here with the ID user ID 1, user ID 2. There is a name and there is a role admin, as you can see, admin and username. And app will listen on the port number 3000, and it will show backend is running on the port 3000. uh, I, we can log out from here using the command control O, control enter, and control X. We are out here, and we can check if my application is running or not. So we can run my application using node index.js. So as you can see, my backend port is running. So this is my first VM in which we have virtual machine. After that, uh, the client VM, we do not need to create a separate VM for that. We just clone the first backend VM and make and put the ISO inside it and run it. So there's a backend VM, and we can file option here, and we have export alliance. So the export alliance will create a file. Will create a file uh, which looks like a .ova format. It is the .ova format, and this is the all the configurations inside the virtual machine in the backend server. It will automatically goes inside the other version of the virtual machine of first one. So after that, this is the OVA first. Like as we create the as we create the virtual machine 1, we can after that we have to import it using the file system. And like this is my OVA file, and this is the size of it. I can open it, and it will create automatically the new VM based on the configuration of virtual machine first. And as is create R91, we can check the configuration and then create it. So I've already created the virtual machine for the client VM, so there is no need for that. I will first stop it, then I will show you how it is working. As this is the powered off, and I am going to start it again. I have switched it the mode, and it starts again. The client it is a client VM. As you can see here, client VM is running, and start to boot option. So the login part, the same configuration that we are inside the first one is same here also. So our username, that is the VBox username, VBox user, and the password 12345. This is our password, and the terminal will open, and we can see the configuration here also. Like using the command ls, there's a client one. So we go to the client one and see what is inside that. There's a index.js and the node modules package.json and package log.json, and inside the index.js, what is given here, uh, uh, index.js. So as you can see, there is an Axios which will get the request from. You can see that there is an IP given here. This is 192.168.5 of the user. So this is the IP of the virtual machine first. Uh, we can find the IP of the virtual machine first using the using some commands. I will show you. So this is our client one, and this is our backend one, and we'll control C. So inside the backend one, first we have to run the command ps aux grep node, which will give that what node is currently running. So this is the node that is running here, and apart from that, I have to run the application again. second one. So the backend port is running on the port 3000. You can see we can use the viewport, and there is a scale host which will help to view it in the full size. So just command C and control C, and then see that it's it is running in the backend side. And for I have, first of all, I have to check that which IP it is running on. For that I have to use the command arp-n. So you can see that this is the MAC address of it. It's the IP address show enp0s8. So it will show me the IP, which is the here. So this is our client VM, which is inside that we have to fetch our what we have written in the backend VM. So first of all, I have to run it. So this is our VM. It started to on start bootcamp option. It will start loading. It will take some time, but it will log in automatically. So as you can see that we have make the image of the first virtual machine and put it inside the virtual machine of second one. We the login the configuration that we have inside the virtual machine first one, it's same as in the virtual machines second one. So it is the login part. There is a same username and password will be same. So it will start the login, and as you can see, there is an option. So inside the virtual machine first, we can see that what is inside it. You can use in the command ls. There is a client and user service. We have to go to inside the client one. So for using the command use a client, we can inside the client, and inside that we can see what is in, there is some files index.js, node modules, package.json, and package.json. Using the command nano index.js, we can see that there is an axios, which will, after that it will get the HTTP request from this IP 192.168.56.11 3000 and users, which will be like as you can see. I will show you in the this is the back. I can see this is the backend VM, and and this is the nano index.js. So given that this ID of Mohit Mimrod and role admin, nano name second one is user one and your role is user, it will going to print in the second one. That is the index.js of the client VM. So I have to go outside of it, of the client VM. Wait a second. First I have to view to the scale mode. It will automatically goes to here. I have okay. Okay, now everything is perfect. I have to go Control O, enter Control X, and that is. So after running node index.js, we can say that users from the backend with the two different IDs, ID1 and ID2, you name of Mohit Mimrod with the role admin and role user, is coming from the virtual machine first, which is between the interconnection of virtual machine 1 and virtual machine second. First one is the backend VM, second this one is the client VM. So client is accessing the information from the backend VM. So we can prove that the interconnection is successful. Also for the network part, I will show you how it is going to work. So as you can see in the virtual machine, if you click on the virtual machine first or virtual machine second, there is a configuration in the right side here is given. So there's a network part here given. As you can see that there are two types of adapters, adapter 1 and adapter 2. Adapter 1 was connected to the net, yani net means network address translation, which is connected to our Wi-Fi. And network 2, it is the internal network micronet, which means both of them, there's a connection between a client backend 1 and backend 2 are there in this adapter 2. So second one should be also connected with the same internal network of the micronet. So if you click on the client VM and check the adapter second, as you can see there is an internal network micronet and there is same Wi-Fi connected to it. So if I run something on backend 1 and ping it using the virtual machine second one in the client, it will going to work. For verification, I can show you in the virtual machine of the backend one. There is an I have to go outside of it and ping the IP address of the virtual machine of second, which is 2.168.56.11/24. Okay, as you can see, this is the we have ping here in the 192.511, and it started to bytes are coming starting from the ping, the IP address of the virtual machine in the client one. So this was a successful connection and microservice application using the Node.js service, which is successfully deployed inside the VM with interconnection between two of them. So thank you. That's it. That's how can we create the virtual machines and have them interconnection. Thank you.